Welcome back to another Let's Play brought to you by Podcast 17 Play to Philip. We're continuing our Service Tension Let's Play, and this is part 2. In this episode, we're going to be seeing the cliffside and the tank battles. So let's check it out. And we might get rid of that pain in the ass Apache. Here's a jet. One of the really cool jets of just scripted. It's just a brush. It's not an actual model. It was just sort of scripted to fly by. And this is why you can see why the chapter is called Cliffhanger, or was called Cliffhanger. Take out that pain in the ass turret. And now we can start scaling the cliffs. Our goal here is to make it all the way to that pipe. And in order to do that, we have to scale a whole bunch of different areas. But since we have the higher advantage, I like taking out some of the grunts first before we sort of start scaling down. There's some really cool scripted sequences in this. You probably just saw it or just noticed it. When you get really close to the edge in some areas, rocks crumble. The floor below you doesn't actually. It doesn't happen here. I think it happens over there. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. As you can tell, the floor actually doesn't break. It just gives you like, oh shit kind of moment, which is fantastic. Absolutely awesome. So we're gonna make our way around the cliff and sort of explore some of the higher areas before going lower. Easier to kill these guys off. There we go. I think that's the last one. Now, where do we want to fall next? Fall on this one. This one you do take fall damage. Maybe if you fall down over here. I never really tried it. Doesn't matter. There's a really cool little bit here where there's clearly this grunt got killed by a falling rock. Some health kits behind him. Then there's this awesome rickety bridge, and there's a couple things I want to note about this. A lot of people, or a lot of mappers, a lot of custom mappers, they always have this tactic where like you step on a part of the bridge and it breaks, just like that. But in Half-Life, if you run across this, you probably won't die, because the way it works is it takes some damage, and then like maybe a second or half a second later, it breaks. So it gives you enough time to react to the sound, whereas in custom maps, it just breaks, often through trial and error. Now, of course, there's always the trick where you just walk on the wire. But as you can see, there was two sounds. It's easier to hear if you just go quick, like that. Because it gives you like a sense of urgency, but you can survive it if you just walk straight across, even though it breaks, because it gives you that half a second. This is cool, all the rocks sort of falling from above. I think that this whole cliff area is just really fantastic, and I'm never quite sure what this is. I'm sure somebody knows. I don't know, maybe it's just some sort of power thing. Okay, so if we continue this way, the Apache sort of rears its ugly head. But if we head back here, we get the HECU rocket launcher. Now this guy is what's going to help us destroy this Apache. So I want to talk about it real quick. There's not much really to say about it, except it's developed by the HECU, not by Black Mesa, and but the funny thing is you never see any HECU units use it. It's just there's there's rockets everywhere, and the HECU is obviously here, but nobody ever actually uses it. It's got two fire modes, which I'm toggling right now: the guided fire mode with the laser, or the unguided mode, or the dumb mode without the laser. The dumb mode is good towards stationary targets. Like if you just want to, so say there's a stationary target right in front of me, I can just peek out, shoot, peek out, or peek out, shoot, peek in. With an Apache and other and like say a guard or something, it's easier to use the laser guided just to follow it around until you hit your mark. Just sort of like in Half-Life 2. So we're gonna finish this guy up. Just like that. Awesome. I love the explosion animation of the Apache. In fact, if this gets close to you, if it lands sort of in... I've had it land right into the supply depot here, and it will kill you. The ending explosion will kill you. It's a good way to crash it down on enemy grunts. It's so cool to watch come down and blow them all up. It's very cool. Sometimes the explosion animation even gets stuck, so it just explodes infinitely. It's really cool to watch too. Get on this ladder. I don't want to fall. I don't want to embarrass myself. Again, there's that. Now that doesn't seem like much, but that is an iconic moment in Half-Life. Or that is a scene that Valve loves to use. They use it in Half-Life a lot, where you just sort of turn a corner and something jumps out at you like that. And they use it in Half-Life 2. They even mirror, as they say on the Combine Over Wiki, they even mirror that sequence. Later in Half-Life 2, only using a fast zombie. Which I will point out when we get to that bit. Alright, so this is a stealthy Metal Gear Solid level of Half-Life 1. You can see here that these trenches and an upper level. This allows you to sort of explore the area before actually understanding what's fully going on. I'll ruin it for everybody. Above us is an M1A1 Abrams and a whole bunch of HECU grunts. I'm just going to peek up here so you can sort of see what I'm talking about. So you can see there's a guy there. Now he's dead. A couple guys there. There's the Abrams. He's probably going to shoot him. There he goes. So, a lot of shit going on at once. And they'll probably start throwing grenades into this little pit. There's a strategy that I have. And that is to run over to this one. Like that. I think it's this one. Maybe not. Oh, not this one. They're probably going to end up killing each other. It's this one. They just killed each other. Okay, so there's one here. Kill that guy off. So we're actually behind the Abrams right now, and the Abrams can't shoot... Sorry about that. The Abrams can't actually shoot behind himself. He'll just sort of try to as best he can. And once he locks onto you, he will fire. This is just basically a static, brushed-based enemy. This isn't an enemy that you can just drag and drop and put into your game. This is just coded in Hammer by the Valve staff. So we've taken care of the HECU grunts. Now let's take care of the Bradley. And I don't like wasting my rockets, so I like blowing this up first. Grabbing another satchel. And just tucking two satchels right underneath them like that. Pull the trigger. There you go. It's nice and dead. You can even get another satchel just for good measure. Now, of course, you can use rockets, because there's two rockets here that are just basically in reserve. But there's another health kit here. But the satchel way is always the best, because I don't use satchels very often, so might as well use them up. There's some little trenches that you can explore as well. This trench with some ammo. And there's another trench over here. More ammo, and it even links underneath the roadway here, which is a cool little feature. I think there's some AR2 in this one. Yeah, there's. Good thing I came back. AR2 is awesome. Alright, so that was the M1A1 Bradleys. Now we're going to see an M2A3... I'm sorry, that was the M1A1 Abrams. Now we're going to see an M2A3 Bradley. And this guy's got a nice little rocket launcher attached to him, which is really fun. I love this bit, because you can just sort of do one of these and avoid all the rockets and dance with them. You can do this in one of two ways. Oh shit, you can shoot him with the rocket launcher. You can kill him with the tau cannon if you got enough ammo. Satchels. Or, you can do what I like doing. Avoid him. Get up really close and stand on top of him like this. And as you can tell, the Bradley can actually do like a 360, and he's going to be confused this whole time. So what you can do is you can actually kill him off with the crowbar. And you can tell because it's making that destruction sound, you can just blow him up like that. Since I'm on easy mode, I didn't take a lot of damage. This is sort of fun to do. Plus you got the, you got some more power there anyway, so it's all good. It's a fun way of killing him. So this is cool. Throw the grenades up here. I always like that too. There's two grunts down here that want you dead. Just a little outpost. You don't have to come down here, but it certainly helps if you kill the Bradley the way I did. Plus, there's tons of weapons, and ammo, and grenades there. More crossbow bolts, which is one of my favorite weapons. Is crossbows. I'll always take bolts for that. Alright, so that's going to be the end of this episode. In the next episode, we're going to do the silo, or the missile storage. So, tune in for that, because it's really awesome, actually. I'm stuck in a loading loop. Let's get out of here. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, and make sure to tune into episode 3. It's going to be a good one.